Hello and welcome back to my channel, where we bring you the latest updates on Sheikh Hamdan and his family. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do so and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. In my last video, I told you that Sheikh Hamdan's ex-wife, Hadia, had run away from her new mansion. On top of that, his current wife, Sheikha Thani, discovered Hadia's mansion and even visited it twice, only to find that Hadia wasn't there. But today, I have some shocking new details that will change everything. So stay with me until the end because this story is far from over. Days passed, and Sheikh Hamdan was deeply worried about Hadia. He couldn't understand why she had left the mansion he bought for her. Where could she be? Why did she disappear so suddenly? As the frustration and concern grew in his heart, Sheikh Hamdan made a decision. He called his sister Shaikha, who was in Bahrain. Now, if you've been following this story, you know that Shaikha is a very kind and understanding woman. She has always been there for Sheikh Hamdan, helping him navigate his relationships and emotions. So, when she picked up the call, she immediately sensed that something was wrong. Sheikh Hamdan wasted no time. He poured his heart out, expressing his sadness, confusion, and anger about Hadia's sudden disappearance. He was desperate for answers. Why would Hadia leave the mansion without telling him? Shaikha listened carefully, absorbing every word. She was surprised by Hadia's behavior, but she reassured her brother that she would do her best to help him. A few hours later, Shaikha made a call to Hadia. To her relief, Hadia answered. But here's where things got interesting. Shaikha didn't act like she knew anything about Hadia running away. Instead, she remained calm, waiting for Hadia to open up on her own. And it worked. As the conversation went on, Hadia started revealing small details. She sounded exhausted, as if she had been carrying a heavy burden for days. However, she didn't give away too much, just enough to let Shaikha know that something was definitely wrong. Sensing that Hadia needed a break, Shaikha gently invited her to Bahrain, asking her to visit if she had any free time. And to everyone's surprise, Hadia accepted. 4 days later, Hadia arrived at Sheikha's palace in Bahrain. And let me tell you, this visit changed everything. From the moment Hadia stepped into the palace, it was clear that she needed this. She needed an escape, a place to breathe. She spent time with Shaikha and her children, and for the first time in a long while, she looked relaxed. They laughed together, had deep conversations, and even went horseback riding. It was as if Hadia had finally found a moment of peace. But then, something unexpected happened. Hadia started opening up. Slowly, piece by piece, she began sharing her thoughts with Shaikha. And then came the revelation. Hadia had been in Germany for the past few days. Now, why Germany? What was she doing there? Shaikha noticed the hesitation in Hadia's voice. It was clear that there was more to the story, but she decided not to push. Instead, she simply listened. But that one piece of information, Hadia being in Germany, was enough to shake everything. After a few hours, Shaikha called Sheikh Hamdan to give him an update. At first, Sheikh Hamdan felt relieved. At least now he knew where Hadia was. She was safe in Bahrain with Shaikha. But that relief didn't last long. Because then, Shaikha mentioned something that changed everything. She had been in Germany for the past few days, Shaikha told him. Silence. And then, fury. Sheikh Hamdan's entire mood shifted in an instant. His mind started racing, and one thought consumed him. Hadia's ex-husband was also in Germany right now. Sheikh Hamdan was furious like never before. The mere thought that Hadia had gone to Germany, where her ex-husband was, drove him into a state of uncontrollable rage. Had she gone there to meet him? Was she still in contact with him? After everything they had been through, had she really chosen to reconnect with her past? He felt betrayed. In his anger, Sheikh Hamdan gave Shaikha a strict order. Hadia was to stay in Bahrain. She was not to leave the palace. It wasn't a request. It was a command. And with every passing moment, his emotions only grew stronger. And that brings us to the most crucial question. Why did Hadia go to Germany? Was it really to meet her ex-husband? Or is there something else behind this mystery? In my next video, I'll reveal the most shocking part of this story, something that will completely change the way we see this entire situation. So, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications because you won't want to miss this. That's all for today. These are the latest updates on Sheikh Hamdan and his family. I hope you found this video interesting, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.